Hello, I'd been asked about Magic Page plugin, which is our mass page building plugin on WordPress. So I just wanted to do a quick over-the-shoulder demo to explain what it is and how I use it. So I'm going to just flip over and share my screen. So this is a test site of mine, Teesside Carpet Cleaner, and it basically uses WordPress, as you can probably guess, and it's built on the Cadence theme. And in the background is the WordPress plugin called Magic Page Plugin, which is a mass page builder. So this is a pretty regular homepage, which we'll skip by for the moment. But the dynamic page, and what I'm talking about here is here. So I'll use this example of Middlesbrough Carpet Cleaner. So this page has been built, as I say, dynamically. So different parts of the page are changed by the software, whether it's the location or the county or using Spintax to vary the content. And there's a number of automations within this mass page building tool that make it particularly good from an SEO perspective. So it has automated link building to create that inner web of links. You can add, as I've done here actually, that not using the plugin, I use actually Elfsight for this, but I've embedded reviews and things, and you can add content and have it within the accordions, and that's basically just builds up a dynamic page. So when we go to the next page, this will be Stockton-on-Tees. The next page will be Darlington, and actually on this site there's a couple of hundred different pages targeting these local areas. Now, this tactic of location-based landing pages is very common in local SEO. It's something that's done all the time now. The problem is, though, if you want to build out these pages and you want to build out 200, it's quite a job building them manually. Now, you could hire a virtual assistant to do it. That's going to take money, or you could do it yourself, and that's going to take a lot of time. And I do hear a lot of people building these things manually, which is a mistake, really, because you can use software like Magic Page Plugin. And I'll just go over here to the page, and basically there's details here all about it. magicpageplugin.com. You can see the pricing here as well. If you want just to have one website, it's $97, and then $5.99 per month. There's other plans if you want more websites that you can build in or you can sell to clients as well. So I think it's pretty reasonable. If you just want to go behind the scenes, let me just get into my back end of WordPress, show you a little bit more about it. Get the right password. I think it's this one. And I will basically just show you what is involved with the plugin here. Okay, so let's go through the settings first. So I've installed the plugin. Here it is. There's a key that's unique to this site, so you won't be able to use that on any other. It uses, in this example, Gutenberg. So I like Gutenberg. It also supports Elementor as well. There's different settings here about you can add a sitemap. You can decide the radius. So if you think about the dynamic page, you basically choose a central location, and then you say, I'm going to build out X number of sites or pages rather within a certain radius. So I've set it at 100 here, but I can define it further on. There's a Google Maps key there, which is disabled, and there's a number of different things as well. You can auto rewrite different options, and because you're using Spintax, and Spintax is basically a way of putting together content so that when WordPress or another compatible software sees it, it basically can vary it. So it takes snippets of sentences or individual words and basically spins them. So I'll probably do a video on that another time. Anyway, and this can also rewrite them. It's pretty cool. And one of the nice things about Magic Page Plugin is you can do this database here. And this is the location database, and this actually comes bundled in with the software, which I think is pretty nice. So I've loaded in here northeast of England, and I think when I set it up, I said, look, give me I put a filter on this. So I've said, look, give me locations that are 5,000 population, 10,000 population or more, and that'll give me a certain number. So there's actually quite a lot of different locations in here, but really I'd recommend only doing a couple of hundred when you actually do the page build out, not thousands at a time, because obviously you don't want to scare Google, but it'll look too artificial. But it's quite nice, this software, because you've got United States, South Africa, Sweden, New Zealand, Netherlands, all sorts of other different areas, which is pretty cool. Right, back to the plugin. Any other things I should show you here as well. You can import or export data. So if you wanted to add locations or different types of fields, you can set your own data fields as well, called X fields. And these are fields that can be used within the page itself. And then I'll go through here and I'll talk to you about the page. So here it is. It's basically a Cadence theme page built on the Gutenberg block builder. And what you'll see behind the scenes here is how the dynamic page is built. So what I'm using here are these shortcodes. And we know it's a shortcode because it's got a bracket either side. And this is an X field, which is some extra data that I've added in to be able to use it. So the location is Middlesbrough or Leeds or London or wherever, and the niche is carpet cleaner. So then I get that this basically builds it up and makes it Middlesbrough carpet cleaner. And I can basically create a whole page of this. And if you can see, I can use this in different ways to vary the page. The more variety I can put in here, the more specific it is to the location-based keyword, the better it is going to be for SEO. Here I've embedded a video, which is great. And then here you can see, obviously on the page, these were all filled out different descriptions and headlines, but this is all driven off these X fields, these short codes that I've loaded in here. Here's the locations. Here's the dynamic map that we had there. And here's some pictures. Here's some testimonials. Here's a weather widget. And then if you see here, this is the accordion, and these are all built out dynamically. This is X field description body 6, 5, 4, 7. And all of this is from content I've taken in and loaded up using special software called Mass Page Tools, which is sits alongside Magic Page plugin. And I've used this to build out these dynamic pages. And that's the back end. So you can see here's some of these X fields that have been put in here. X field company, Teesside carpet cleaner, whatever. So if you're building this for clients, this would be a way for you to basically start creating a workflow, start creating some automation, and potentially you could build out lots of different ones. So one of the tactics on this approach is a rank and rent strategy. You basically choose an area, build out a small site with a couple hundred locations, then you go to the next town, the next town, the next town, and you build up. Because you've got one design, you just change the location, you can build out these called evergreen sites, and then you can build them out in lots of different places. Some people have hundreds of these different sites. You can hook it up, and you could send it to an affiliate link, so you get a commission potentially. I've actually hooked this up to a client site, so it goes through to a different landing page and can get leads off that. You could put a click to call button in here as well. There's lots of ways you could rent this out to a local business carpet cleaner. You could charge a monthly fee. So lots of different ways that you could monetize this particular thing. So anyway, this is as I say, this is a Magic Page plugin. These are the details here. I do have a referral link, which I'll put in the description here. If you have any questions about it, let me know. I do a weekly coaching group focused on mass page building. So if you're interested in that, get in touch as well. It's simonhogman.com is my website, and I hope that is useful. Thank you very much.